My name is Horst Pfeiffer. I'm the chef and owner of Bella Luna restaurant. I live a block from my business and I lived there for 10 years, and there's no other place than living in the French Quarter. That's the heartbeat of the city, the French Quarter.
My name is Andre Kyle Moss. I run a family antique business. Our family's been in business down here on Royal Street for over 100 years, since 1899.
My name is Will Norris. I own and operate online computer backup business called Backup USA. Our clients find us through the internet, and we have clients from coast to coast.
My name is Frank Bruno, and right now I'm constructing a shopping center in the French Quarter. It's right there on 1010 Contar, but it's really facing on 4 streets. It faces on Contar, Bienville, Burgundy, and North Rampart Street. And it's a pretty big project. In fact, it's 44,000 square feet all told.
My name is Matthew Guidry. I'm a local here. I live in the French Quarter. My partner James Conti and I are opening a bistro here at St. Philip and North Rampart. And we're taking this old building and renovating it and putting all new services in and trying to open a local business here. We're very pleased and very excited about our location here on North Rampart.
I've been watching Rampart Street for a long time. Our warehouse was there for 75 years. I've witnessed it actually going down, but I see some real encouraging signs.
I'm optimistic that the park was taken over. I think that that's very positive. I'm optimistic to hear that mass transit, other than the city buses, I think are planned to go in around 2005 with the new streetcar service.
Rampart Street is so much cleaner now than it was years ago. There's businesses growing there. There are sections of it that are beginning to really look like a block that you'd want to walk down and enjoy.
What I'm doing in the French Quarter is building a shopping mall. The shopping mall is going to consist of high-end antique stores. It's going to be 24 stores. And it's in an area there that we need to bring people to. That do get these stores together under one roof, and you will get people coming to it. And that's what we want. We want high-end people to come to New Orleans and shop and visit and spend money.
I think Rampart is a wonderful street. It's one of the last places really where you can still find some affordable real estate to develop.
That's the worst thing the city could ever do. If they do that, I think that would be the death knell of Rampart Street. You know, it's just that a very good friend of mine, a real estate agent, told me years ago, he says, you know, it's very hard to raise the neighborhood, to improve the neighborhood, but it's very easy to tear it down. And the easiest way to tear it down is putting bars and entertainment in there on the street.
Well, we don't have to sell New Orleans as the Big Easy all the time and partying in Bourbon Street. There is a lot of history, and people still should respect the people who live in this neighborhood.
I know how hard it is to keep the music from blaring too loud or the nightclubs from getting too raunchy, and the zoning to change so that people around are leaving and flying to other directions. All of these things are terribly important. All we're trying to do is maintain a balance.
There are people who come here because they want to see that unique blend and mix of historic, commercial, and residential. And to borrow something from our councilwoman, Jackie Clarkson, if you take away one of those things from the equation, the mix gets spoiled and you lose that unique quality that is the French Quarter.
I would leave New Orleans, take my business elsewhere if the atmosphere just gets too commercial. If it's just filled with bars and t-shirt shops and tour buses, it's a challenge to live and work here now.
What I would like to really say to the mayor is, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Nagin, make believe for 1 minute that you live in the French Quarter, that your family lives in the French Quarter, and that you live here, you work here, I work here. Imagine it's something other than what it is to you, and what it would be like if there was an entertainment district a few blocks away, and what would happen if there was another one coming a block or two away.
Rampart Street There's too much opportunity to develop great shops that people would see as they drive by, see as they're riding by on the streetcar. Having more of the live entertainment venues, I don't think it's either commercially or socially what the neighborhood needs.
We want economic development in the French Quarter. Nobody is opposed to that. But we want it to evolve naturally, just like Magazine Street has evolved. To maintain what the French Quarter's had, lots of commerce, lots of businesses, and people living nearby, in my mind, is the only solution to it.